Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this debate. The motion for this debate is this House would strictly limit the replacement of works with technology by companies. Representing the government are its first speaker, Amina Kumkelo, the second speaker is Farah Fernanda, and the third speaker is Farah Fernanda. And then representing the opposition are its first speaker is Syifaul Laili Yudiana Alfauz, and the second speaker is Yesi Aprilia Yunanda, and the third speaker is Yesi Aprilia Yunanda. We shall now hear the first speaker of the government.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Chairperson, Opposition, and audience. The topic for today's debate is the strictly limit the replacement of workers with technology by company. We, the affirmative team, believe that this statement is true. We from the affirmative team agree with the motion because even though employees and workers are not as good as mechanic technology and the like, employees and workers in factory and company are need and have a big role in running the company so that it runs smoothly. I will be speaking about first point is in order not to lose to technology. This is what workers must do. And second point is human skill that can be replaced by a robot. And our second speaker will be talking about employees are still need even though the cell phone factory has used robot. And second point is impact of employee turnover on technology. My first point is many workers are effective by the presence of technology. This is what workers must do in order to compete with technology, such as direct operating, literacy, or academic. Understanding must also be done to support one's abilities. Workers must also be able to adapt and at the same time compete with the technology used in a company when running their business. Reported by Compass.com, according to Head to Business Development IoT and Smart City Indosat Corridor Hendra Sumirsa, what workers need to do is increase capacity or average. My second point is many human jobs will be replaced by robot or artificial intelligence, but there are some human skills that are not easily replaced by mechanic, such as empathy, creativity, and analytical skill for complex problems. Therefore, in order to begin superior human research in the current technological era, individuals need to hone this ability by continuously utilizing technological development. Result that support my argument is Minister of Finance, Sri Mulyani Indrawati, explained that technology can disrupt or damage or destroy jobs that have been done by humans. Jobs that are manual, repetitive, are very easy to replace by robots and are effective by automation. Chairperson, opposition, and members of audience, in conclusion, is turnover of workers to support technology is minimal to the benefit of workers. Then workers are required to understand or literate more so as not to be compete with technology in factory or company. And not all factory can replace human with technology because there are some human skills that can be completely replaced by technology or robot add-ons.
Okay, we shall now hear the first speaker of the opposition. Hello, good morning, Chairperson, government, and audience. The topic for today's debate is that this House would strictly limit the replacement of works with technology by companies. We, the opposition team, believe that this statement is false. State topic and define keywords from the topic. We disagree with the definition given by the affirmative team because humans have a limited ability to do something, especially work that is heavy and takes a long time. As we know, a company needs to follow fast movement so as not to be left behind by other companies. In addition, technology is increasingly sophisticated along with the times. The essence of technology will help and ease human work, so it will be more effective and efficient. I will be speaking about the rapid development of technology can replace human, the impact of technology and production cost savings. Our second speaker will be talking about the company reduce employee recruitment, and then the effectiveness of technology in the work. Our third speaker will be summing up our team case, refuting the arguments put forward by the affirmative team. The first speaker of the affirmative team has tried to tell you so many works are affected by the presence of technology. Yes, human works have to compete with technology, upgrade, adapt, and compete with technology. Also, such technology will be able to upgrade faster. It is very easy to compete with humans, more intensive in the work. Even humans try to compete, technology will be faster and more upgrade, and it will be more worth it to work quickly. Many countries have replaced human labor into the less technology. This is wrong because technology is certainly very fast in its development. It can even replace humans in work. It is believed that technology will make the company lighter and faster in producing one product or another. The use of technology in the future in industry or work will increase and be widely used. As in many countries, the average use of machines or robots for industry because it is very profitable. Okay, the second point, she also tried to tell you that human skills cannot be replaced by robots. Indeed, not all human work can be done by technology, but the advantages of using technology are numerous and proven to be more effective in all jobs. With this evolving technology, there are commercial robotic equipment, IoT, and other technologies that have a very good impact on all jobs. The wider impact of this technology is that it can improve the quality of the industry. And then, by using human resource, you pay high cost. But by using technology, the production cost will be lower. It will be more efficient. My first point is the rapid development of technology can replace a human. I want to give an example. The driving profession will become extinct with the presence of a vehicle that can run on its own without the need for a driver at all. With just a voice command or even no command at all, the car will be able to navigate the streets autonomously. Autonomous cars are now constantly being refined by their ecosystem, which will upgrade and become more sophisticated every year. I want to explain argument further. That is, technology has now become a necessity in everyday life, including in company operation. Technology is a reference in the progress of a company like many industries in Indonesia. Therefore, the important role of the technology for the development of the company is needed. All work is fast and efficient. My second point is the impact of technology and production cost savings. I will give an example. In 2016, Molly Robotics launched a chef robot that can cook like a chef. The robot can make food like professional chef. If a robot can replace a human job as a chef, so the cost to pay the chef is gone because it has been replaced with a robot or technology. So production costs can be reduced by around 15 or 20%. I will explain my argument further. With the rapid development of technology, changing manual process to automatic ones so as to reduce costs for labor, costs for paper, stationery, and so on. Okay, chairperson, government, and members of the audience, in conclusion, with the current technology is very profitable for many companies, the impact is very beneficial. Technology is very fast and efficient in terms of production, does not require a long time, and the way it works is very much faster when competing with humans. In addition, the impact can improve the quality of the industry and also save the production cost of an industry. We shall now hear the second speaker of the government.
Good morning, Chairperson, Opposition, and audience. The topic for today's debate is that strictly limit the replacement of workers with technology by companies. We, the affirmative team, believe that this treatment is true. The first speaker of the opposition has tried to tell us that technology can be upgraded faster and more intensive in work. And in many countries, many have replaced human labor into new technology. We don't agree because there is no detailed evidence yet, and the result of other countries, they replace technology with human more than 50% will be fully intensive without using workers. And why is this argument wrong? This is wrong because our team is not convinced that there are companies that replace work with new technology a lot, because we believe companies do not completely replace work with technology. As for replacing them with new technology, surely handling of other parts of the factory or company will also still need workers. The second point, she tried to tell you that although some things cannot be replaced by machines or technology, the advantage or technology are proving to be more effective in work. We don't agree. It is proven that what is meant in the opponent rebuttal is that it is still not clearly confirmed that technology or machines can be more effective in all jobs. And why is this argument wrong? This is wrong because even though technology has been effective in all jobs, its effectiveness include in all performance in the company or the world of work. If so, there is still not relevant evidence. Today I will be talking to you about employees are still needed even though the mobile phone factory has used robots. The second, impact of employee turnover on technology. My first point is even though the cell phone production factory has used robotic technology, human labor is still needed. Robots will not replace human labor, both men and women. Report by CNN News, the Oppo mobile phone factory in Tangerang is even dominated by female workers. Oppo company says evidence that women tend to be more cons- conscientious than men. Therefore, women are placed in the production line and quality control. Meanwhile, more male workers are placed in more demanding jobs, such as in warehouse and packaging for mobile phone products. This proves that humans are needed for the accuracy of the work of mobile phone companies. My second point is the impact that occurs on works or employees when replaced with technology must be very large, such as many layoffs, monthly salaries drop dramatically, and the fall will be a lot of unemployment. Report by the Tech Finance News as evidence by research from the Institute for Development Economics and Finance in the Bima Yudhistira Adinegara. This condition saves the risk of hampering the absorption of labor, considering that many human jobs can be replaced by machine or robots. Considering that the economic growth of a country, including Indonesia, is strongly influenced by the level public consumption. If it is difficult to get a job, of course, people's income as a source of spending is also hampered, and in the end, hampers and national economic growth. Chairman, opposition, and member of the audience. In conclusion, even though there are a lot of mobile phone factories that carry and need technology, they can just use technology because human-like employees have a very big role in cell phones companies, and it's clear that everywhere is a large role for humans to help the process run technology. Within the company, the impact faced by employees or works is very large. If all of them are
We shall now hear the second speaker of the opposition.
Good morning, Chairperson, Government, and the audience. The topic for today's debate is this House will strictly limit the replacement of workers with technology by companies. We, the opposition team, believe that this statement is false. The second speaker of the affirmative teams has tried to tell you there is no detailed evidence and the result of other countries that replace technology with human more than 50% will be fully intensive without using labor. This is wrong because, based on an article on the THW, many companies do not require labor because they have directed their business development to automation or the use of technologies such as machine and robot. In addition, with the use of technology, the work will be completed faster with efficient times. She tried to tell you there is no clear whether technology or machine can be more effective in all jobs. This is wrong because with the technology it will be able to maximize the result of the work better. This method is effective because it can change the manual process to automatic so that the time required is shorter and can save energy. Today I will be talking to you about the company reduced employee recruitment and the effectiveness of technology in the world. My first point is the company reduces employee recruitment. The example is the Society of Human Resource Management report that changing employers costs a lot of money. Direct replacement costs can be as high as 50% to 60% of an employer's annual salary. When recruiting, companies often have problems such as the quality of applicants not meeting the criteria they are looking for. So many companies retaining the best worker and assisted by advanced technology. My second point is the effectiveness of technology in the work. For example, Post can easily send files to employees quickly and without consuming a lot of memory by utilizing cloud-based storage and sharing tools such as Google Drive and Dropbox. The combination of computer technology with the telecommunication has resulted in a revolution in the field of information system, where technology plays a very important role in increasing company productivity, so that the work can be completed quickly and provide maximum result. Chairman, government, and member of the audience, in conclusion, the assistance of technology in the company will help employees work effectively, so that the company can be more.
Okay, we shall now hear the third speaker of the government.
Summaries of our team's point. The first point, my first speaker spoke to you about many works are affected by the presence of technology. This is what works must do in order to compete with technology such as direct operating. Literacy or academic understanding must also be done to support one's abilities. Works must also be able to adapt and at the same time compete with the technology used in a company when running their business. Report by Compass.com. According to a head of business development, IoT and Smart City Indosat Uridu, Hendra Sumiarsa, what workers need to do is increase capacity or upgrade, increasing digital capabilities, improving digital culture. Like what? Of course, you must always be able to master or be at the forefront or with exciting technological trends. The second point also spoke to you about my second point is many human jobs will be replaced by robots or artificial intelligence, but there are some human skills that are not easily replaced by machines, such as empathy, creativity, and analytical skills for complete problems. Therefore, in order to become superior human research or HR in the current technological era, individuals need to hone these abilities by continuously utilizing technological development. Minister of Finance Menko Sri Mulyani Indrawati explained that technology or Industry 4.0 can disrupt or damage or destroy jobs that have been done by humans. Jobs that are manual, repetitive are very easy to replace by robots and are affected by automation. Summary of our second speakers. The first point, my second speaker spoke to you about even though the cell phones production factory has used robot technology, human labor is still needed. Robots will not replace human labor, both men and women. Report by CNN News, the Oppo mobile phone factory in Tangerang is even dominated by female workers. Oppo company says evidence that women tend to be more conscientious TOs than men. Therefore, women are placed in the production line and quality control. Meanwhile, male workers are placed in more demanding jobs, such as warehouse and packaging for mobile phone product. This proven that humans are needed for the accuracy of the work of mobile phone companies. The second point she also spoke to you about is the impact that occurs on works or employees when replaced with technology must be very large, such as many layoffs, monthly salaries drop dramatically, and the fall will be a lot of unemployment. Report by Detik Finance News as evidenced by research from the Institute for Development Economic and Finance or INDEF, Bima Yudhistira Adinegara. This condition saves the risk of hampering the absorption of labor considering that many human jobs can be replaced by machine or robot. Considering that the economic growth of a country, including Indonesia, is strongly influenced by the level of public consumption. If it is if it is difficult to get a job, of course, people's income as a source of spending is also hampered, and in the end, hampers national economic growth. Chairman, opposition, and member of the audience. In conclusion, our team is strongly convinced that work are required to be literary so as not to compete with technology that will colonize companies or factories. On the other hand, if works are replaced with technology, many companies or factories are less than optimal in running their business. Although there are some factories that already use a lot of technology, performance will be less if they don't use works or employees. If you allow technology to dominate the work, there will be chaos in their economy because the change in technology in works brings a hook's loss to works.
Okay, we shall now hear the third speaker of the opposition.
My first speaker spoke to you about the rapid development of technology can replace human. It based on the research about technology become a necessity in everyday life, including in company operation. The example is autonomous cars are now constantly being refined by their AI ecosystem, which will upgrade and become more sophisticated every year. She also spoke to you about the impact of technology and production cost savings. It based on the research about the rapid development of technology, changing manual processes to automatic. The example is in 2016, Mole Robotic launched a chef robot that can cook like a chef. If a robot can replace a human job as a chef, so the cost to pay the chef is gone. Because it has been replaced with a robot, it means technology. So production costs can be reduced by around 50 to 20%. My second speaker spoke to you about the company reduced employee recruitment. It based on research about recruitment is the most important step in building a strong team. The example is the Society for Human Resource Management report that changing employees does cost a lot of money. Direct replacement costs can be as high as 50% to 60% of an employer's annual salary. She also spoke to you about the effectiveness of technology in the work. It based on the research about the combination of computer technology with the telecommunication has resulted in a revolution in the field of information system. For example, Posters can easily send files to employees quickly and without consuming a lot of memory by utilizing cloud-based storage and sharing tools such as Google Drive and Dropbox. Chairman, government, and the audience, In conclusion, our team strongly believes that we are disagree with limiting the replacement of workers with technology by companies. Considering some of the points that we have been stated by our group above, by applying technology and collaborating with reliable workers, the efficiency, effectiveness, and productivity of the company can be increased. Therefore, there is no limit so that the companies can select and train their workers to have skill in using technology.
Okay, thank you for chairperson, adjudication, and audience for coming and participating debate today. Thank you.